guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Today's video is a pretty exciting one because I'm a perfume connoisseur, if I may call myself so. I am a perfume addict. I have my perfume collection up on my channel. I would leave it up in the eye for you guys so you can go ahead and check it out. But today I'm going to be trying out 10 perfumes under rupees 500 for the summer season. I'm going to give you my reviews on it. So this is like 10 mini reviews packed into one video because you know what, summer season requires good perfumes. Now there are a couple of things that I would like to say before we begin with this video, so if you don't like me talking you can skip ahead. I swear I won't mind. I have grown up not minding that fact because not a lot of people appreciate talkers. So yes, I just want to quickly just say a couple of things. Starting off with point number one, I want to stress on the fact that all of these are perfumes. These are not mists, these are not deodorants. For me, a deodorant really ensures that I don't smell bad. For me to smell good, I need a perfume because it's more long lasting. A mist is something that I just apply around the house. I don't go out wearing a mist. I generally prefer an EDP, EDT or an attar, whatever you would like to call it. If you would like to see a video on ittars or attars, do let me know in the comment section because I love them. My grandparents loved them. They were obsessed with them. So inherently I am obsessed with them. But let's move on to point number two, which is not all of these perfumes are going to be MRP'd under rupees 500, but they're always on discount. Like a lot of these are under 500 intrinsically, but some of these are MRP'd slightly higher and then brought down on discounts, you know, those sort of companies. So no matter if there's a hot pink sale, a pink Friday sale on or not, you can always get them under rupees 500. Now I've tried to do like a one brand, one perfume sort of a situation, but there was one brand that really caught my eye, so I did two perfumes from that company. If there are any other perfumes you guys would like me to try, then comment down below and let me know. Even if it's like deodorants, mists, whatever, I would love to try them out for you guys. So yes, without any further ado, if you want to know the 10 perfumes that I tried, what I liked, what I did not like, and everything of that sorts, then please keep on watching. The first perfume I have is probably my favorite out of the lot. I'm talking about Spykar Azure. This retails rupees 3.99 and you get 85 ml of product in there. It comes in this beautiful glass ombre packaging that I truly really like. Now this is marketed as a unisex perfume and that's something I really like. Now quick little something, all fragrances are actually unisex. Fragrances don't have binaries to them. So if there's a perfume out there that's more masculine and you're a woman, please go ahead and apply it because the idea that a perfume is more feminine or more masculine is human made and not fragrance made. So yes, coming back to this perfume, now they have not mentioned the notes anywhere, so I can't tell you what the top notes or the heart notes or the base notes are, but what I can tell you is that it's a very sweet sort of a fragrance mixed in with cool water of Davidoff. So if you are a fan of Davidoff and you like sweeter fragrances but not like headachy sweet, it's not a nauseating sweetness, it's like a very mild sweetness added to like cool water, then you would love this perfume. And it's so long lasting as well that it lasted my sweaty workout sessions too. So if you're someone who loves like long lasting perfume and you need something that would like take you through the day, this is the one for you. Moving on to another favorite of mine, I have Ramsons Exotica with me right here. This retails rupees 5.49 and you get 100 ml of product in there and it's packaged in this beautiful glass packaging which looks like a showpiece. Now for me, a perfume is also an experiential, so I love beautiful packaging that I can reuse as decor pieces, and this is definitely something that you can reuse very easily. It looks like a crystal and you also get like a 10 ml travel size free with it, so you actually get 110 ml for 5.49 rupees, but definitely you can get this for lesser than 5.49 rupees. I really love that they added this because you know you can't really travel with this, especially you can't put this in your bag. It's a little too big and a little too heavy, so this is a nice addition. But coming back to this, now they've not specifically mentioned the notes, but they have mentioned what notes that they have in the perfume. It has magnolia, it has peony, lotus flower, amber, acacia and also musk, so it does make it a very well layered perfume. It's very beautiful. Again, the tops start with more sweet, but as it wears throughout the day, you get those musks and ambers that come through, and again it's pretty long lasting. I love how well balanced of a perfume it is. It's not overly sweet, but it's not overly musky. It's somewhere in between, and that's a very sweet spot to have in a perfume. It also reminds me a lot of like those olden day perfumes like our grandparents used to wear. Again, I can't really describe, but it's a very nostalgic fragrance for me. I love this fragrance so much. Next up, I have Oscar's Phoenix with me right here. This retails for rupees 288 and you get 50 ml of product in there. And this packaging literally looks like a showpiece. It's a peacock. I don't know why they've called it Phoenix, but this is a peacock and it's a glass bottle, has a plastic top, but a glass bottle in there. Now, the way that they've described this fragrance is it's aromatic and refreshing, which doesn't really help us a lot when we talk about the fragrance, but this is a pretty sweet fragrance. Again, it's not nauseating, but it's very sweet. Like, it's definitely on the sweeter side of things. I do really like it. Again, it's pretty long lasting, and it does have a little bit of amber in there that wears throughout the day. So the thing is, with perfumes, you have top notes that are the notes that you get exactly when you spray on your hand. Then there are the heart notes which come through after a couple of hours, and then there are the base notes which last for a longer period of time. So for this, the top is definitely sweet, but the base has a little bit of amber in there, which is the more aromatic part of the fragrance. But the sweeter notes definitely are more heavier in this one, however long lasting. So if you're someone who likes sweeter fragrances which can take you again throughout the day, you're going to really like it. And plus, you can just keep it like a showpiece once you're done using this, so that's great. Next up, I have Dorall Collection's Oudh Rose with me right here. This retails for rupees 599 and you get 100 ml of product in there, and it has a beautiful glass packaging which has a jal work on it, which is embossed, so you can actually feel that jal work. Again, looks very luxurious. Now, they've not specifically mentioned the notes, but there's definitely oud, there's definitely rose, and again, it's a very nice mix because rose is a more sweeter fragrance while oud is a heavier, muskier fragrance. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I love roses, I love ouds, and that's why this one was a must pick up for me, and it did not disappoint at all. It hit such a nice spot with the fragrance mix. Like, the whoever is the fragrance mixer has done a beautiful job, because for a lot of people oud can be a little overbearing, it can be a little too strong, but because it's mixed in with rose, it actually balances that sharpness of the fragrance and it just mellows it down a little, but in a way that both of the fragrances come through equally. It's not like rose is overpowering oud or oud is overpowering rose, which is something I love. This is not the most long lasting fragrance. It lasts for about like 5 to 6 hours, which is still pretty good, but it's not like it's going to take you through the whole day or it's going to stay after a workout. So you definitely need to keep this with you for a touch up, like a quick touch up, if you're going to be having a longer day or if you are going out for a workout. However, I love the fragrance of this product so much. We have another perfume from Dorall collection. I have their Hearts and Kisses with me right here. It retails rupees 599 and you get 100 ml of product in there. And the packaging is so beautiful, can be definitely used as a showpiece. It's a glass bottle and it looks really beautiful. Now, they have specified the top, heart and base notes, so we're going to quickly go through that. So the top includes apple and aqueous, the heart includes rose and jasmine, and the base has sandalwood and musk. Now, this is a milder fragrance. It's not supremely strong. The ones that we've discussed till now are very strong, and like as soon as you apply them, there's going to be a whiff through in the air. This is more on the milder side of things. So if you're someone who's not into strong perfumes and you like something more milder, you're going to really enjoy this one. Also, because it's such a complex perfume, it's not overly sweet, it's not overly fruity, it's not overly musky. It's a nice mix of things, and that's why I really like this. But again, if you're someone who loves strong perfumes, you might not enjoy this. The lasting part of this again is 5 to 6 hours. You might need to touch this up if you have a really long day or if you are going to be going for a workout, because this won't last you through a workout. Then we have Flirty by All Good Scents. This retails rupees 349 for 25 ml of product. The packaging is pretty simple, minimalistic and basic. It comes in this glass bottle which just says the name right here. Really like it. It's like very basic, very minimalistic and very travel friendly too. You can throw it in your purse. Unless you're carrying a jukumuss, then you definitely can't. But yeah, it's very easy to carry around. Now, they have mentioned all of the notes. We're going to quickly go through them because there are quite a lot of notes. So the top note includes Lily of the Valley. We have bergamot and blackcurrant. The heart includes rose, gardenia and orange blossom, while the base has heliotrope, vanilla and iris. Now, this is such a well-layered and complex perfume. It's an out and out floral sweet perfume. It does not have a hint of woodiness or fruitiness in there. It's purely a floral fragrance, but it's still so complex. In some sniffs you feel like there's more rose, in some there's more bergamot, in some there's a little bit more vanilla and iris. It's such a well-layered perfume, and it's slightly on the warmer side because of the vanilla and heliotrope that's in the base. Vanilla is a more warmer fragrance, it's not a cool fragrance, so it just adds to the richness of this fragrance. This does last pretty well, so if you're someone who's into floral fragrances and you want a slightly longer lasting perfume, you're gonna love this one. Moving on, I have Make My Day by Fogg. This retails for rupees 500 for 100 ml and comes in this beautiful ombre packaging. It does remind me a lot of Excess for some reason, but yes, the packaging, just the packaging, because the fragrance is a slight bummer. Now, they've not mentioned any notes. The only thing they've mentioned, it's like it's a clear, strong fragrance, which doesn't really help us with the case. But I don't know if I'd call it a strong fragrance. According to me, it's more like a little bit leaning towards sweet and fruity, and it does not last long for a company that really advertises fog chal raha in all of their advertisements. Fog nahi chala much pe. It lasted on for me like 3 to 4 hours, which is not a lot for a perfume. I really wanted to last long on me, so this did not make my day, and I won't recommend it to you guys too. I have Envy by Enchant with me right here. This retails rupees 4.99 for 100 ml and the packaging is beautiful. It comes in this glass bottle and looks very luxurious with those gold accents. Now they have mentioned the notes, so let's quickly go through with them. So the top notes include orange blossom and jasmine. The heart has sweet honey. The base has patchouli, cedar and rose. I can't smell any of that because the only smell I get from this is like a detergenty smell. I don't know where it's coming from because neither of the notes have that, and it smells like Surf Excel or Ariel or whatever that you smell. It just it's just not a good fragrance. But do let me know how we're gonna pronounce the brand name. Is it Enchant or is it Enchant? Enchant, Enchant. Enchant is more Desi accent, Enchant is more Parisian, so I think I'm gonna stick to Enchant. I love the packaging. The staying power was really good, but the fragrance is not something I appreciate because it smells like Surf Excel, like laundry detergent. So until unless you like that fragrance or if you want to make your clothes smell like they've been washed, then this makes sense. Other than that, this perfume didn't really make much sense for me. Moving on, we have Adore by Secret Temptations. This retails rupees 3.99 for 50 ml. Comes in this glass packaging, ombre glass packaging. Looks really nice, and this is an out and out fruity fragrance. I knew this before I bought this. If you know anything about me, I'm not a fan of fruity fragrances like at all. I'm not a fruity gal, but I know some of you might be out there, so that's why I was like, let's just buy a fruity fragrance. Now they have mentioned all of the notes, so let's go through them quickly. The top notes include fruity, rose damask, apple blossom. The heart has white flowers, violet, and lily of the valley, and the base has musky and amber. Now, I truly cannot smell the musky and the amber even if I wear it throughout the day, which is a little confusing because it's the base note of the perfume, but I can definitely smell the rose and the orange blossom. I don't know how fruity is a note, like fruity is a genre of perfume, but they've mentioned fruity as a note, which is kind of weird. I can only smell the sweetness, but because they have a little bit of floral in there, the fruitiness is slightly balanced. So if you like fruity fragrances, not overly fruity fragrances, then you're gonna enjoy this one. It did last pretty well, like for 5 to 6 hours, which is a very decent wear time. Um, Not the biggest fan. Like I'm gonna be very, very honest, I'm not a fruity person, so for me, this isn't something I would naturally, be biased towards. But if you like fruity, you're gonna enjoy this one. And last but definitely not the least, for all the wrong reasons, I have Engage's W4 with me right here. This retails rupees 210 for 120 ml. So it's the cheapest out of them all. It comes in this plastic packaging, so it's definitely not a luxurious perfume. I get it, it can be practical for a lot of people out there, but please hear me out. Now, they have mentioned the notes, just not in the order or not all of them. The first note that we have is fresh aromatics, then we have dark woods and sensual musk. But I can't smell any of it in there. I don't know how to describe this perfume without sounding rude, but this literally smells like a decomposing Volany or a Move, like a pain relief spray that's going bad. And it just, I want to puke after sniffing this. I literally want to puke after sniffing this. If someone wore this near me, I'd definitely be going like, I'm not even kidding you. I have a gag reflex as soon as I sniff this. I'm sure that the other variants might be better than this. I don't think there can be anything worse than this when it comes to a perfume. So I'm willing to give them a shot because I know this is very affordable and it might help a lot of you guys out there who are on the lookout for really affordable perfumes which are good. But this is definitely not it. Like, run away from this. It's so bad, you guys, and it didn't even last that long, which is great actually, because generally like bad fragrances last really long and you just get really annoyed sniffing at yourself all day long. So this didn't last long, which was a blessing in disguise. But yes, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found this helpful. Do let me know if you'd like to see more parts to this video, or a video on mists, ethers, deos, whatever it is that you would like to see. I would love to try it for you guys. So just go all crazy in the comment section down below and let me know. I will see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.